I'm Katrina, this is Tare, and today we are talking about rabbit feeders.
Honey, you're not supposed to do this. Look at this. What did you do? Oh, she tore apart her wires here. Why, sweetie? Risotto. What are you doing? Huh? Why'd you take it out? What's going on, babe? Come here. Come here. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Still trying to socialize with her. She's at least letting me do this now. She doesn't like it, but she's letting me do it. But apparently she pushed her feeder out, which is not good. But I think we're going to be replacing a lot of the fronts of these hutches here soon. And who knows? Everybody might be getting a new feeder after I test those other ones, huh? Oh, babe. What do you think? Yeah, you think you've had enough? All right. All right. Hey. Okay. You've had enough. I understand. I understand. I'm sorry, babe. Okay? What is with this? You got scratchies? Or you don't care? All right, sweetie. Hey, Penny. How you doing? You still have food too, huh? Good girl. Yeah, I know. What are you eating? There's just stuff on the wire? There we go.
I'm Katrina, and this is Tare, and my sound didn't work for this, so I get to dub it. I came out and saw this again. She had pushed out her feeder, so I am actually going to be replacing it with this other blue feeder. I don't know what else might be out there. This is just what I saw at Tractor Supply. I picked up 2 of them, thinking I would do a experiment because I did have rabbits in the past that did not like all that dust. Why would they, right? And they ended up screwing with their feeders, and so this was going to be a test. That was going to be a test for later, but I guess later is now. So thank you, Risotto, for pushing me to do things. How this works is there is a screen in the bottom, and any dust, any fines from the food, from the pellets, will fall through the screen. So it will fall down to the chickens. It won't like fall down on the floor, and they won't, get all over the paws or whatever. It will actually fall past the rabbits down to the chickens, and the chickens can choose to do with it whatever they want. They might eat some of it, they might just churn it into the deep litter. This is a racking house, and so the chickens deal with the rabbit waste, and it may just become part of the compost that comes out of that system. So we will see. We will be testing this one, and then I am sure we will do a follow-up video later, and I'll show you how this gets installed. So this is what the current state of the hardware cloth is, where the feeder goes, and it obviously has some damage. We do use a little wire here that I'm holding, and that used to go on the back side of the feeder to hold it against that, but I think she's chewing through it every time. This area on the left here has been chewed a lot. So we're gonna be replacing that at some point, but this feeder should just slide in, and then these little arms go over and hold it in place. And we'll see how that works. Should work on this side, and the other side, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. This other little thing, I think, is for if you put it on the inside of the hutch. So you can see how this side, the arm is kind of on some wire that's not totally holding. We are going to have to replace this at some point, probably soon. I just want to test this and see how she does with it. And this other side here looks pretty secure. I kind of move it back and forth a little bit, and it's actually pretty secure, so hopefully she won't mess with it. Let's see how she likes it. You can see the screen bottom here, and again, we used to have these wires pretty tight around this. Looks like she's chewed them, but the screen should let the dust, the food dust, go down to where the chickens are, and the chickens can deal with it there. And we'll see how that works. It looks like it has a nice slanted area for her to eat, and I think when we fix this front, it'll sit a little nicer, and that'll be good. Bunny. Risotto, I hope you're doing better. This is the angle of her older feeder, and this is the typical feeder. You can see it's a lot kind of harder to get her face in there to eat. So I think it has the same design as far as attachment, but I think she'll be able to get to the food easier, and the dust will be um, out. So I think that will be better for her. It doesn't have a this other one doesn't have a lip, so I don't know how that will work when she has babies, but we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, and yeah, these are the feeders that they came with. And something that someone mentioned to me is the inside of these other ones is a little narrow. So hopefully, see how that bends in right there? Hopefully that's not too narrow to let food go down. And we will see what happens with that. So let's have her test it. It seems to come down fine. I am kind of evening it out with my fingers, trying to get it down just to test this part of it, and then later we'll test and see how it really falls when it's more. So here's the inside. You can see the mesh goes almost all the way up the bottom part, so that if you did pour something in, it would fall out. And then this is the area that I was talking about. People have told one person told me was a very thin area where the pellets didn't fall well sometimes. So I've had another person tell me that they work great for her. So it's just going to be kind of a test to see how they work for these rabbits. And risotto is our first test subject. And again, here's that screen. You can see how fine that mesh is. The dust would definitely fall through that. Let's see how she likes it. Rabbits are always curious, and they have to smell and taste things that come into their environment, make sure they're okay, and they are very particular sometimes. So she's just checking it out before she decides to eat some, and then she just dives right in. All right, so we are going to see how this works, and hopefully it will be good. Um, I hope Risotto likes it and she doesn't kick it out. And I know we have some repairs to do on the hutch. These hutches, they came with rabbits, so um, they definitely need upgrading. But, well, hi, sweetie. You coming to investigate the camera? Yeah? Hi, baby. Like I said, rabbits are curious about new things in their environment. And I guess now she's going to have some water. All right, baby girl. We'll see you later.
Hi, chickies. All right, let's see how we're doing. So last night I put in this new feeder. I did it on my phone. It was dark. I was pointing it the other way. And apparently I put it on some setting that didn't record audio. So I will be, putting that on. I came out here last night and Risotto's feeder, her feeder was hanging like this. It was hanging, she had pushed it out. Anyway, and I noticed there was a bunch of food dust in the bottom, and that's happened a few times where I'm not paying enough attention to kind of fish it out, and the girls get upset they can't get to their food, so they can kind of dig at it and make a mess. So anyway, I got this feeder at Tractor Supply. We'll see if it works. I'm testing it right now, so I want to see and make sure that she did not kick out all her food. Don't see anything on the ground, but that didn't mean anything because there's chickens under them and they could have, scratched things up. So let's take you in and see how it looks. So she still has food in there, which is good. It looks like it's flowing okay. That was a worry of mine. Hi, Risotto. And this looks pretty good. So it is easily accessible. I think it's working pretty well. Is it working good for you? Hopefully it's working good for you. So I think at this point we can say hi. You want to come say hi? At this point we can say it's working fairly well, and that may change, but again, that was only overnight. But she has been doing this for a couple days in a row, so I feel like it's pretty good. So anyway, wish us luck. And if you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you have advice on rabbit feeders in general and all of that, feel free to put it in the comments, and share this video around. Let people know that these exist, and also share your opinions on them. If you haven't used them, what may or may not go right or wrong. Predictions, there we go. And we'll find out. We'll definitely do some follow-up videos, and we'll find out about it. Hi, babe. Hi. And so please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. So here's a bucket. I usually only go down to about here, but I always fill it up each day. But you can see all that right there. That is dust. So that is the stuff that we don't want in the feeders, but that the new feeders are avoiding. So that's cool. All right, this is the next night, and let's see how it's doing. Oh, looks good. Looks like the food went all the way in. That was something that was somebody's comment that it didn't go. Looks like you still have food, lady. Good job, Risotto. Good job. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, you have just a little bit left. That's a perfect amount, sweetie. Good job. In we go. Oops. Well, I'm gonna actually move it over a little bit. Even that out a little. Looks like it's working. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.